everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing my June TBR. How is it already June? This is crazy. I just don't understand how it's already June. May flew by. Today I'm going to discuss a kind of smaller TBR than I normally have. I think I have like 8 books to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump into it. And as always, my Goodreads is linked down in the description, so if you're interested in any of these books, it's most likely going to be on my Goodreads page, so go check it out. The first book I wanted to talk about is He Will Be My Room by K.A. Tucker. This one, I've never read a book by this author. I know she typically writes like contemporary romances, but this one is kind of recommended to me if you like thriller romances. Like, I loved Verity by Colleen Hoover, but this one sounded right up my alley. I think it has to do with a woman who best friend dies and she starts digging around because she doesn't feel like it was a suicide, and she discovers that her friend was seeing someone that no one knew, and I think that person is trying to make sure she doesn't uncover their secret. So this sounds so good. I'm so excited. I love this cover too as well, so I'm so excited to get to this one. Next, I watched Jacqueline's video where she did thriller recommendation secret TBR video, and she read the Roanoke Girls, which is kind of funny because I'm actually from a town called Roanoke, so yay. But she said this was kind of like a cult slash forbidden romance type book, so I thought this would be kind of interesting. Romanceathon is coming up at the end of the month, and I thought it would be kind of cool to read different type of romances, so I thought like a thriller romance and then like a forbidden romance would be kind of cool. I'm trying to go into my books more blindly, so if you want a full description of what this book is about, check out Goodreads down below. Also, speaking about Romanceathon, I actually plan on reading November 9 by Colleen Hoover. I love Colleen Hoover's writing. It's very captivating in my opinion. It really draws you into the story. And again, I don't know what it's about. I know I'm the worst booktuber ever. But again, I think it's more fun to go into a book more blindly. But if I can take a guess, I think it's about a guy and a girl, and they promise to meet each other on November 9th every year. That's all I know, and that's all I really want to know. So I plan on reading that one for Romanceathon as well. Since I've mentioned this readathon, let's go ahead and just announce the other one that I plan on getting. I plan on getting the Undercover Bromance sequel. I read the Bromance Book Club and absolutely loved it, but I thought I would kind of dive into this one. I'm not like huge into series, but the Romance Book Club just brings me such joy because I loved it, especially during the time that I read it. But I thought this would be a good one. I know it follows Mac and Olivia, which is the douchey friend in the first book, and then the sister of the wife in the first book. So this one sounds not as good in my opinion, but I'm going to give it a try. Next, I swapped a book in a Facebook group, and I got The Holiday by T.M. Logan. I've seen this author around. I've never read anything by them, but this book just sounds so captivating. I'm going to read the description because it's like super short, but it says it was supposed to be the perfect holiday, 4 best friends and their husbands and children in a luxurious villa under the blazing sun of Provence. But there is trouble in paradise. Kate suspects her husband is having an affair, and that other woman is one of her best friends. One of these women is willing to sacrifice years of friendship and destroy her family. But which one? As Kate closes in on the truth, she realizes too late that the stakes are far too high than she could have ever imagined, because someone in the villa is prepared to kill to keep their secret hidden. This just sounds so good, and I think this one actually gets published in July, so somehow I scored this. It doesn't say it's an ARC, but I know it's from the UK, so maybe it was released earlier. So yeah, definitely plan on reading this one this month. Next, I loved The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry, and I have her other book, which is called When She Returns, and I'm really excited to read this one. I've had this one on my bookshelf forever. This one just basically states that a wife slash mother was kidnapped years ago and she's been found. She apparently sounds like she was like in a cult or something, like she was kidnapped by one of them, and when she comes back things are just not as normal. So I'm all about the cult books. You can blame Jacqueline. Thanks. The next one I'm super excited to read is The Wife Stalker by Liv Constantine. I loved The Last Mrs. Parrish by them, and I'm so excited to read another book by them. Their second book I have not read, but it just didn't sound that interesting to me, but this one sounds super interesting. I think this has to do again with another woman who finds a man who's married and tries to stir up the drama. Again, I'm sorry, I'm the worst at describing them, but I feel like I enjoy books way more when I don't read the descriptions. So I'm sorry, but I'm super excited to read this one. I think this one's gonna have a lot of twists and turns. Also for the month of June, I think I'm going to start doing more reading vlogs with spoilers. Let me know in the description down below if that is something you're interested in. I would love to know, because I love watching videos like Gabby, Jacqueline, and everyone else that does like spoiler vlogs. So let me know if that's something you're interested in, or I could just do a normal vlog without spoilers. Let me know. The next book that I want to talk about, which is a book that was on my May TBR that I did not end up getting to, which I was very upset, is The New Husband by DJ Palmer. This one, again, I think it has to do with a woman who gets a new husband who's absolutely perfect, and I think the husband's kind of sketchy on the side. You know, typical thriller. But I didn't get to this one in May, so I'm super, super sad. But I'm really excited to get to this one because I've been waiting for this one. Like, this has been on my most anticipated reads of the year, so I'm super excited to get to this one. The next book that I want to talk about, I actually got because Jacqueline got it from her book outlet haul, and it actually sounded very interesting. It was compared to Gone Girl, which I know is like a classic. So I have Long as We Both Shall Live by Joanne Chaney. I have not heard anything about this book, but I think it has to do with a married couple who's having some trouble. They decide to take like a camping adventure vacation, and the wife falls off a cliff and everyone suspects the husband did it. That's all I know, but I'm super excited to read this one. Alright guys, that is everything for today's video. Let me know in the description if you would like those spoiler vlogs or not, and let me know what book you plan on reading in May. I love suggestions. As always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me over on Instagram. It's at readingwithjess_ so you don't miss out on more bookish goodies. And as always, I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.